So Brian, we've come to West Cork today. You're near Kilbrittain.
That's right.
You're a dairy farmer.
Yeah.
I suppose you're a dairy farmer with a difference. You're not selling your milk conventionally.
Yeah, that's right. I suppose we started bottling, or got the idea to start bottling in 2020, I suppose. And we've been kind of at it now since, like, but yeah.
So historically, are we always making cows here, say, going back along?
We are, yeah. Like this is my grandfather bought this place in 1960, I think. So we've been milking here since, you know. But yeah.
Good. Did you go to college or what route did you take?
Yeah. I did the green sort. My kind of take was to do the green sort and get out as fast as you can and get in. And but I went in, done my green sort, done my year, got my sorts as what it says, and I went off then to America. Done a spell in America there on dairy farms, and New Zealand, another spell there on a small dairy farm and contracting. And that was my education.
Yes, good.
You know.
Travel is a good educator, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you see a lot of things and learn from other people.
Yeah, it is definitely America, definitely, and it was, you know, for cow health and how to do things was the big one for me.
Yeah.
You know, and it is good to see the scale down.
So you were selling your milk to Barry Rose at your local co-op here?
Yeah.
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 So what flipped that, or what changed your mind as a family?
I don't know. I often get that question. I suppose we were in 2020 we were at a bit of a crossroads. We were saying that, do we go up in cow numbers? We'd kind of gotten so far, and we were stood at 100 cows for a couple of years at that stage, and we're at a crossroads to what we do now. What do we do now? Do we stand still? Probably wasn't going to happen. Do we go down in cows? Do we go up in cows? And we always tied, like my father Paddy would always talked about that he'd like to look at cheese or look at something else, and we kind of always tied with the idea of doing something with the milk.
Yeah.
I suppose in 2020 came, then the price wasn't exactly hectic. It was alright, it was good enough, but it wasn't hectic. But it was a kind of a case that, do we go down in cow numbers and give up the winter milking and plug away, or do we look at something else? And I suppose this job kind of came into play then. Now, the idea first day was that we were going to supply a couple of supermarkets locally, Super Values, just your local shops, do a couple of house drops, which we're still doing today. We do a lot of houses around the area. And it just progressively grew over the years and kind of got into the coffee trade then, and kind of fairly well escalated fast from there then.
Yeah. And I suppose what's different in the yard here, if I'm looking at it, is that's your milking parlour here, which we'll look at in a minute, but you have your milk line coming over.
Yeah.
Which most farms won't have, but it's going to your milk processing unit here.
Yeah. So there's a pump. So that's obviously the bulk tank room. There's a pump outside the bulk tank, and there's a connection that will pump it overhead.
Yeah.
Down into this building here, into another holding tank here, force pasteurised, like.
Percentage-wise, how much milk you selling, say, to your co-op versus to the general public or coffee shops?
About 80% of our milk is going towards our own business now.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd say year one, what was it? Just for...
year one was probably 5%.
Yeah.
And it just, I suppose in the last 2 years, it's really grown, like, you know. I suppose as coffee is getting more popular and popular, we're getting busier. You know, it just complements the coffee better. Like, you have kind of a more fuller cup of coffee, if you get me.
Yeah.
You know, it's thicker, it's heavier milk, like it just works well with it.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do a few videos here. Maybe the first, we might just focus on your milking parlours, but that's where all the milk is harvested and whatever. So we might walk in there now and have a look at that. And maybe we'll do a separate walk in here then at your processing unit.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So Brian, where'd you get this parlour? It came from Moy, I think, did it?
This parlour came out of the Castle Hyde estate there, Blanton Magners, back, it's 30 or 25 years ago, and it was 0 when it was bought and put in.
Yeah.
But
So were you milking before then, or was it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you were still milking before then, and this was an upgrade then.
this is the upgrade, yeah.
Yeah.
Like originally, Paddy, my father, was probably milking cows down inside in, I think it was an 8-unit parlour. And originally he actually bought the parlour out at Dara College before they put in their new parlour now. And this just managed to come up. I'm not too sure how it actually came up, but some fella recommended it to him. And it was only 3 years old at the time.
Yeah.
So we bought it and we were lucky we did, really. You know, it is a mighty parlour, and it is after giving us a fair service.
Yeah.
But it was a 30-unit one time, but we sold 10 units off it when we bought it first day to a cousin of ours.
So it's sequential baling.
Yeah, sequential baling. She's auto ID, feet yield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the sequential baling?
It is good, yeah. What we see now, like this time of the year, probably isn't so much of a benefit. But in the spring of the year now, or in the autumn there when you're calving, you have heifers come in, it does tend to hold the heifers just nice, and so it just holds them neatly, like, you know.
Yeah.
They're not jumpy around the place, they're not. They still do a bit of jumping, but
Yeah.
definitely easier than them without them, like.
Yeah. So you have the cows more or less facing or turned straight back to you.
Yeah, turn straight back to you.
Yeah.
You know.
Good. And what kind of technology was on it?
Sure, look, there's you have the auto ID, obviously. You feed yield to tell you, like, you know, like to bring up an alarm there if there was a drop in milk yield. To just bring up a kind of a flashing light and thing that she done, I don't know, it was a 5 or 10% less than yesterday.
Yeah.
It will flash up an alarm. So
Yeah.
it's all them things, like, they were serious things back.
Big time.
0-0, like.
Yeah.
So, you know, for a parlour that's 30 years old nearly.
Yeah. So the milk meter as well, the old style milk
Yeah,
meter.
it is the weigh and release milk meter, like, but look, we'll probably upgrade them in a couple of, I don't know, in really a couple of years' time to the infrared one.
Yes.
Just for, I suppose there's a bit of maintenance and them between the seals and whatnot.
So this then basically the muck tray or whatever you
Yeah.
call it, but do you find that useful?
So you say I wouldn't milk cows without it.
Yeah.
You could walk in here on short and jeans and
You'll be clean.
you'll be fairly reasonably clean coming out of it, like.
Yes.
You know.
And it doesn't restrict visibility of the cow much, do you?
No,
it doesn't
no,
bother you that.
Like you'd still see halfway up the cow's udder here, like.
Yeah.
You know. And but even at that, like, everything you need is up in the computer. Her
Okay.
number, her everything, like.
Yeah. Dump line?
Dump line as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. No, we wouldn't use it this time of the year, really. There's not much of a need, but during the spring it is very handy.
Okay. Tell us about the floor here.
So the floor is just it is a gridded floor, really. We can rise it up to, we haven't moved it now probably in a few years, but we can move it up and down to whoever's milking, like.
Okay.
You know, it is easy enough to do it, but it's
Something
very
I haven't seen
it's
before.
kinda,
There's a bit of a spring in it too,
there's
isn't
a
there?
spring in it, like.
Yeah, it's a bit forgiving.
So, yeah. I've milked in a couple of parlours now that just had mats, like, and I'd definitely say that this one is definitely more comfortable to milk in, like.
Yeah.
It's just a spring, like.
Yes.
You know.
Good. Milk line falls forward, so does it?
It does,
Honestly,
yeah.
So what kind of output would you have in it?
You'd probably, like, you'd knock through about 100 cows an hour, like.
Yeah.
That's the general go of it. It's probably an overkill for us now at the moment, like, but you know, it is nice there around when cows start drying off there. You would knock through cows in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So, but it's easy, you know, it's easy. Like, even if I wasn't here, I can put in alarms on below inside the computer below. Say, like, even if I wanted a cow now for AI, we've a WhatsApp group for the farm. We put in the number into the WhatsApp group and we put on an alarm below.
Yes.
So when that cow walks in there, whoever is milking will see the cow walk in. It'll bring up an alert on the computer in front of her
Yes.
and divert them then. Like.
Okay.
So, you know, things like that are very, very simple. Like.
And were you saying you're going to change the ID system
We're
potentially in time?
going to change probably, so that's the Alpro system. We'll
Yeah.
probably go up to Delpro. is what we'll probably do. So look, there's actually not a massive amount in it, I don't think. It's only to change the milk meters and change the curtains around going in and things like that.
Yeah.
And I suppose we've collars, then all the cows that will be changed to an EID tag, like, you know, so that'll be another job gone, like.
I see. And so your handling area here, an exit area?
Yeah. So
first day drafter came with the machine too, did it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when they're walking out there, the curtain will pick up, there's a curtain around that as well. That will pick up the cow's collar.
Yes.
And divert her there into this pin here.
Yeah.
So, you know, so
Do you do your own AI?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, myself and Paddy do it.
Yeah. So have you an AI race here as well, or do you use it much?
We actually don't use it that much, only for scanning really. Here we wouldn't have that massive blast of cows. Like it's ideal for scanning. You can scan 15 cows at a go. But you're mostly we do straight through the crush. It's nearly easier.
Good. Cleaning then, here you have your slot drains.
Yeah.
Does everything come to here? It does?
Sorry?
Everything comes to here, does it?
Yeah. So everything is pulled in here, and then there's a slat tank next door, and that goes in there then, like.
Right.
You know, so that is. Yeah,
Good.
that is fast enough. Really, it wouldn't be 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, evening. Like.
Yeah. So how many, you were, say, mid-July at the moment, coming on to late July. How many are you milking at the moment?
We're milking, I suppose we've the first few kind of dried off now for the autumn. We're down to about 90 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down to about 90. We're milking about 100 in total, like.
Okay.
You know, so.
Just on your again, just the exit area here, it's good and wide. It's wider than a lot of places we'd see, you know, in some.
Like, you can empty the row fast, like, you know, it is out in minutes, like, and each cow has an individual track, like, it looks like one track, but you have individual sections.
Yeah.
And there's a small grid inside that will when you rise the gates, to rise the grid as well.
Oh, yes.
Pull their noses out of the tracks.
Yes. Was that there day one?
Yeah.
In that? Okay. Yeah.
And you're literally there out in, I'd say, a minute. You're like, I've seen a rapid exit emptying, and I was not as fast, but definitely not far off it. You know, and they're out here fast. You know, like if this was narrow now, you'd be waiting for cows to funnel up through the crush, as well as getting them out of the parlour. Like, whereas up here we can hold, I think it's a row and a half of cows here.
Yes.
Row, like,
yeah.
You know, if we wanted to, like.
Yeah. And say, do you milk with one or two people typically?
Generally one person.
Yeah.
Generally one person.
Yeah.
So, you know, 2 people if they're around. This time of the year now we'd have 2 people, like we have a student.
So you have an exit door then as well there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just handy rather than going the other way.
Yeah.
So what up in the wall here is that?
That's all pneumatics.
Yeah.
That's all
air, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of valves inside there, like for the pneumatics of the parlour, for opening the gates, closing the gates, the
feeders.
lifting gate.
Feeders are not electric. Yeah.
Feeders are electric.
Okay.
You know. But, you'd nearly have to have the feeders electric. I'd say that's down to is it 0.3 of a kilo or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Are you feed yield?
Yeah.
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 You have a lot of water piped around as well.
We
large
do,
pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it came with it, but you'd want it. It's just for ease and get in the door quick and get out the door faster.
Yeah.
So we try to be in out of here like washed. Like the whole job takes less than an hour and a half. Like bringing the cows, milk them, wash up, get them out.
Yeah. Good. So dairy here we're walking into. Tile floors, you wouldn't see too many of them.
Yeah, so they were non-slip when they were going in anyway.
Yes.
So but they're a nice job, right, to keep the place clean and just puts a nice finish on it. Like.
Yeah. So auto wash came as well with it.
Yeah. A lot of wash came with it.
Yeah.
So I'd say the only new thing here really was the bud tank, like.
Yeah. Plate cooler.
Yeah.
Any heat exchanger?
We don't at the moment, and
Yeah.
this is probably on the cards, all right.
Yes. And was this the tank day one?
Yeah, that was all. We bought that when we put it in the parlour.
Yeah. Good. And I suppose what's different, which we'll talk about later, is this milk would have always obviously went to Barry Row, your local co-op,
Yeah.
but it's most of it's been diverted elsewhere now.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that later. So I see you've solar panel as well outside.
We do, yeah. That's just for water heating. We haven't done the electric yet.
Yeah.
The electric. We looked at it there last year. We saw most of our cubicles is south facing, like.
Yes.
And we were on about doing basically covering the whole roof. But if you, I don't know, this the extra story is now again. If you're on single phase power, you can only put up so many solar panels.
Mm.
Whereas if you're 3-phase power, you can put up basically as much as you like.
Right.
So we probably will have to go 3-phase here shortly, let's say.
Okay.
So we were kind of saying that we get the 3-phase in first and then look at that.
Yes.
So you know that we can maximise it, like.
Yes. Your generator as well.
Yeah.
Do you have to use it often?
Twice in the year, 3 times in the year.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's there.
Oh, it is there. You know, but that power is like even that will power the whole place. How we've 2 houses on it, we've milk and powder on it, cow sheds on it, dairies on it.
Yeah.
You know, so it is business as usual if anything goes wrong.
Yes. So we might look at your winter accommodation stuff for your cows.
Yeah. No.